How's everyone doing? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll have Coach up here shortly. Just a couple of things, particularly for our local media here. We'll send out credential details here later this afternoon. We'll also send out an availability schedule for this week with players on Tuesday and Wednesday post practice. And then obviously for game week, we'll have that full schedule at the end of this week. For this, Coach will make an opening statement, and then we will go into questions. Just utilize the chat function and hit the raise hand, and I will call on you. And yeah, if you have any other questions after that, let me know. Happy to follow up. All right, can everybody hear us?
Yeah, we got you.
Perfect. All right, Coach will make a brief opening statement, and then we will go into questions. Just utilize the raise hand function, and I will call on you. Coach?
Good afternoon, everybody. Certainly excited about being in the playoff and obviously playing a great program. It's had a ton of success in recent history, but throughout their program history, and certainly what they've done on the field this year. And excited that we get an opportunity to play an elite program like that. And as we get ready here, understand what it's going to take to go on the road and play really good football against a great football team. So with that, I'll open it up.
We'll start with Adam Sparks.
Yeah, Josh, you had a little time to get ready for this, I guess. How much opportunity of film study have you had with looking at Ohio State, and what are your first impressions of their defense?
Yeah, for us, last week, we were able to get on the grass and have a couple of practices, being intentional with our young guys. Felt like there were multiple scenarios still that were at play. So, today we kind of start, the film study of our opponent, and our guys are in the building here, getting some treatment and rehab today. But we'll move forward tomorrow with those guys. The little that I've had an opportunity to watch, via the season as a Saturday afternoon, you're watching football, or today getting a chance to digest the tape. This is a roster that's full of elite players and, coached extremely well. They're smart, they're tough, they're physical, both sides of the line of scrimmage, and do a great job on special teams too. So for us, understand the quality of the opponent we're getting ready to play. We're going to have to play at our best and need a couple of great weeks of preparation to give ourselves a chance to do that in Columbus.
Other questions, use the raise hand function or enter into the chat. We'll go to Dan Hope.
Hey, Josh, how do you prepare for the possibility of having to play in, really cold weather, traveling north to play in Columbus in December?
Yeah, not sure what the temperature will be up there at night. I know it won't be, sunny and 85. We played in 30-degree weather a week ago. For us, a lot of our practices are in the morning. We're outside. It'll be, similar temperatures to what you're going to get up there. Our guys got to be able to handle anything that comes at them. That's, whether it's outside distractions, it's us getting ready to go be our best 11 on 11 between the white lines, and we'll be ready to handle that and operate at a high level.
We'll go to Vince Ferrara.
Josh, how delicate is that balance of not having, of understanding the situation and what's at stake and the opportunity there for your players, especially through your experiences, but also not have them maybe put too much pressure and anxiety? What's that balance there that you'll try to convey to them?
Yeah, we play in a great conference and play, elite programs, really throughout the course of the season and understanding that, again, this is a great opportunity. And when you get into the postseason, you're playing in a game like this, you got to do the ordinary things at a really high level. You got to do consistently for 4 quarters. It's not about some magical play that is going to be the difference in the football game. It's about the fundamentals, technique, eye discipline, playing within the structure of what you're doing in any 3 phases of the game that takes you to the ability to go make plays. And it's all about the preparation and lead up. Those are the same messages that our guys hear throughout the season. It's been what this group has done. They've earned the right to play in a game like this. Now it's about our preparation and making sure that we're at our best when we get there.
Additional questions?
Like Patrick.
We'll go to Patrick Brown.
Yeah, Josh, is there any change in mindset? I think you guys said after the Vanderbilt game, it's kind of a new season now. Is that a message you're sending to your team that everybody's sort of in the same boat here? You got 12 teams and it's just a matter of going through the bracket, or is it pretty much business as usual for you guys?
Well, it is business as usual as far as, man, you got to be completely invested in your preparation. That's on the practice field. It's in the meeting room. You got to take care of your body at an elite level to make sure that you're at your best. Personally, when we get to kickoff, it is a different season. You got to play yourself into this. And now it's about taking advantage of the opportunity that we have. And the only thing that matters is, Saturday night inside of, stadium in Columbus, Ohio. And for us, we've played in big games. We got to be ready to go handle everything that we're going to face on that night. But it's your preparation that takes you to that moment. And so being completely invested in what matters in the present is the most important thing, day to day.
Ben McKee of Go Vols 247.
Josh, I know you're just now getting into the film, but what's your early understanding or how familiar are you with Will Howard and maybe some of the challenges that he may present?
I missed part of that question. I'm not sure if you were talking about one person in particular.
Well, yeah, their quarterback, Will Howard, just your
Yeah.
early thoughts on him.
Yeah, we'll get into the tape today, but look at them offensively. They got explosive playmakers out on the perimeter, big, strong, thick, physical offensive linemen, great skill at the running back position. Again, I think in a game like this, the line of scrimmage matters. You got to do a great job against the run. We're going to have to defend their explosive playmakers out on the perimeter, and you got to do a great job of bottling the quarterback up.
Other questions? Paige?
Hey, Coach, I know we've talked about it a couple of times with the team making the, field of 12, but for it to be officially official, what does it mean to you and this team to make its first ever playoff appearance?
Yeah, for us, it's the next step for our program. This is something that our players have worked towards since last January. And again, you earn the right to be in a game like this. Proud of what we've done throughout the course of the regular season. The new season starts here, and there was an expectation inside of our program to earn the right to play in a game like this in the postseason. So a lot of excitement here, but also understand that we're getting ready to go play a great team, and we got to be at our best.
Back to Vince.
Josh, I think you said on ESPN that you guys would be practicing in the mornings, which obviously it's colder here in Knoxville, and you'll be dealing with cold up there in Columbus. But I know at times you guys have gone inside in the past when it's been really cold. Does that mean that you guys are going to stay outside and practice outside and whatever those temperatures are leading up to that game?
Yeah, I feel like during the course of the lead up to kickoff, we'll be outside as much as we possibly can, and typically the temperatures. At some point during this preparation, we'll mirror what we think we'll have on Saturday night up there. We typically get outside unless something's not right with the grass fields here. As far as wet, damp, frost, whatever it might be.
David Pascal of the Chattanooga Times Free Press.
Hey, Josh, I guess this is me just being old school, but have you been surprised by the number of people that have entered or announced that they're entering the transfer portal? I know Georgia had a player about an hour after they won yesterday enter the portal, but you've got these teams, players from teams going to the playoff entering the portal. I just didn't know your reaction.
Yeah, to me, individuals are going to make, a decision that they feel is, right for them, their family, whatever it might be. I just know this as a competitor, doing this a long time as a coach, but also in my playing experience. Man, I can't imagine, not wanting and participating in what I think is one of the most unique opportunities in your playing career, but also in your life. You've poured a lot of work into it, and this is a unique opportunity.
We'll go to Matt Digby of WKEF.
Good afternoon, Coach. Given the grind of the season, and obviously I'm sure you guys were anticipating being in Atlanta this past weekend, but the fact that you were not part of the conference championship game and you did basically have an extra week to get ready for this, does that kind of help your team in terms of fatigue and getting everyone back on track, or is it something that you don't feel is going to make an impact one way or the other?
Yeah, for us inside of this program, playing in Atlanta is one of the first goals that we have as a program. Disappointed that we weren't able to be there. But for us last week, we were able to get some good work, in particular for our young guys. Our vets got some work too. But some of those guys, just through the duration of the season, trying to get those guys healthy here as we start our preparation this week.
Dan Hope. Dan, you there?
Hey, Josh, just wanted to ask you, have you had much opportunity to cross paths with Ryan Day, and just kind of what stands out to you about him?
I have not had an opportunity to path cross with him very much. Great respect, for what he's done in his coaching career, what he's done there at Ohio State, the success that they've had, year in and year out. Great appreciation for how he's done it and what he's been able to accomplish there.
Which has time for a couple more. Any other questions? All right. We appreciate it. Thank you. We'll be in touch with a schedule this week.
Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Thanks,
Josh.
Thank you.